Hey, what's up everyone? This is Erik here. Thanks for watching. So I finally made the plunge into Magic Lantern. I have a 5D Mark III. I've had it for a couple of years, a few years, and I've always been apprehensive to do the Magic Lantern thing, as it's technically a reverse engineered hack to override the system to make the camera do things that it wasn't initially designed to do, but can do. And I've seen amazing 4K clips and footage shot with it, and I know I'm late to the party.
Has broken out in the Southland, where this normally quiet residential street has turned into anarchy.
So why go through all the trouble to potentially brick the camera?
Otto Porter just picked up his first. Wide open inside is Carmelo Anthony, who had a beautiful feed. He rarely finds that kind of room, and he misses from point-blank range, and a smile on his face.
Just for 4K, right? That is the question. Most people don't have a 4K monitor or 4K TV that they're able to even appreciate that resolution. But watching Peter McKinnon, which I do regularly, he made this point.
Everybody watches in 1080p anyway. My phone's not 4K. Correct, but 4K footage downsampled to 1080p looks so much better.
Having more data compressed down into less is going to yield a better picture, a better image than just shooting straight HD, which makes a lot of sense. Like, you can always resize down and get better quality, but if you try to resize up, it's going to get pixelated. The quality drop off is very noticeable. So that was the motivation to take the time, stay up late, risk bricking the phone potentially, because you're putting a third-party software onto the camera. Risk bricking the camera. I think I said phone. But risk bricking the camera because of the third-party software, which I think the risks are a lot less because how far down the road we are. But I finally decided that the need to shoot 4K and the fact that it's well out of warranty anyway, and they've had numerous builds and bug fixes, at this point it was relatively safe to jump in. So I was up late doing the reverse because I was already on the firmware. I was 2 steps beyond what Magic Lantern supports, so which is obviously Canon is locking out Magic Lantern in their firmware. So I had to dig online to find the old firmware files, found the old firmware files, got it downloaded, and got the firmware updated, or rolled back I should say. So I was able to dig into the Magic Lantern repository and find the old build for, and I'm not sure if the current build supports it or not, the regular build, but it was a crop 4K build, and so I was able to get that installed and everything, and that's great. And then I tried some tests earlier today to do some shooting, and my tests were unsuccessful. So I know it's going to be a little bit of a learning curve to try to ramp up and make sure that I know all the settings are correct and stuff of that nature. However, look forward to the future, some great 4K cinematic footage coming soon. But for now, I still have some learning to do, and which is a little frustrating because I want to get out there and get it going, and I actually wanted to shoot this in 4K, which would have been awesome, but unfortunately not happening today. So anyway, I will be giving you a heads up on that. But after a late night and finally getting all the install dialed in and everything, and getting the settings to actually accept the 4K, now it's an actual matter of being able to shoot the files. And I could have the wrong card. There's a number of things that might be an issue here, but as I go through the discovery process, I will definitely let you guys know how it goes. We'll get out and get some shooting done. But that's the why. That's the why, to go through the hassle and through the headache. The sensor on this is a lot more robust. It's a full frame. I'm going to be able to get a better quality 4K out of this anyway than I will, say, on my phone or even on the drone for that matter. So now that I can shoot 4K on the phone, I can shoot 4K here, and I can shoot 4K on the drone, most likely most of the footage that gets produced is going to be in HD. You may not see a whole lot of 4K footage, but at least I'll have it, and it'll, as I progress, it'll continue to get better. And thanks so much for supporting. Thanks for watching. You guys are awesome. So if you so desire, hit the like button on this video and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And please leave a comment. I'd like to hear what your thoughts are on whether or not 4K is worth the hassle, or if you think that because most people are consuming HD video instead of the ability to consume 4K, that it really doesn't matter. So again, thank you. You guys are awesome, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.